Let me just do some introduction first about myself here. My name is Iverson Lee, and I always someone that is constantly feeling lost last time. How many of you here you constantly feeling lost? So at that time, I keep asking myself, hey, what can I do with it? How come I constantly feeling lost? And that lead me to search for something, right? I actually get into a searching mode to see, hey, what can I do to turn my life around? I'm not supposed to live like this forever, nor I expected it. Because when I was a kid, when they asked me what I want to do and what I plan to achieve, I behind all my dreams. So I don't like the feeling. So therefore, I continue to search and I discover a system or umbrella of Chinese metaphysics. So basically, this is an ancient system that been practiced 2000 years ago by all these sages, and primarily is designed to do one thing, is to help us to create results in life. Okay, so that's why I got intrigued by it. I say, hey, maybe this system can help me. So under this Chinese metaphysics umbrella, there are systems. So I think some of you heard about bazi astrology before. Have you heard about it? Some of you type the word me if you heard about bazi. Okay, all right. So this is where you calculate or you plot your destiny chart, then you can decipher your future, your talent, or what kind of opportunities that you might able to get during the current phase of your life. So I did that. I studied it rigorously, like as if like my whole life depend on it. I also study about feng shui. I think feng shui, a lot of people, at least you heard about the word feng shui, right? Feng shui got to do with a lot of how do you use your environment or your house to help you to create unfair advantage. Or some people call this luck. Okay, how many of you here want more luck? I want it more that time. So I also learn feng shui and practice it. And the best part here is I learning bazi feng shui Qi Men. The best part is after this, I would say numerous application of it, I start to see one thing. Okay, I start to see results. And the thing that actually helped me to go through all this from someone that heavily in debt and then to get back up again and turn it around and pursuing the life that I wanted. Okay, so I discovered, wow, this system here is very useful. And I would like to share with more people because I start to see results, right? I don't dare to share to anyone if I don't get results in the first place, right? It's not fair. So therefore, with God will, after do all this application, I managed to become a entrepreneur, okay, a consultant and a speaker. Yeah, this is what I do on daily basis right now. Okay, so I talk to a lot of people. I'm a teacher, I'm a speaker, and also work with people one-on-one to help them get what they want in life. And this is some of the companies that I have spoken for. Therefore, I able to do something that I want. Because prior to that, I was a programmer, so my job are nothing more than writing codes inside a room every day. Right? So if you can see that I changed my career, a very drastic change in terms of my career from a programmer to become a speaker, right? So all this wouldn't make possible by using sheer of will and hard work alone. You know that. There must be something that I use to create a different path of my destiny. I know that a lot of people that keep telling me, hey, I want to change my destiny. I want to change my destiny. Right. But do you think is it that easy? Right? By just working hard does not make you have a better destiny. Yeah. So when you work hard, you just got tired, isn't it? So therefore, I use all these tools here. And right now, my main job is to train entrepreneurs. I work with a lot of entrepreneurs or anyone who desire to create financial success in their life. Okay. All right. So how many of you here, that is your intention for this year, or that is the goal for this year is to improve financially? Yeah, there's so many. I type the word me so I can see who are interested on this. Because today, primarily, I'm talking about this. I would say 90% of my clients, rich client or billionaire or millionaire, or even they are just starting up, their goal is the same. Yeah, either there some of them they want to create, some of them they want to maintain, and some of them they want to grow their wealth. All right. Basically, most of my client is got to do with money. So if you have money issues, you have anything got to do with growing money, making money, probably I will one of the guy you can talk to. Okay, because it's not because I'm so brilliant, because for the last 10 years, I focus nothing else but about wealth on it. Yeah, how do you use metaphysics to create more wealth? That is my pure focus. So you ask me about how I was saying, how about relationship issue? I know how to use it, but that is not what I do most of the time. Okay. So for me, relationship is very straightforward. Right. So yeah, if you don't like it, then you take certain action. So a very practical approach, but primarily I working with wealth. Okay. So now, what we're going to do here today is to someone who interested to grow wealth from that aspect. And why I doing this, because today training, because today is an online training using metaphysics. So because I want to share a way to create a better life. Okay, that is the goal for today. I'm sure that all of you here have the same goal. You want to have a better life, right? So therefore, a lot of people think when I want a better life, I want to have a better destiny, then I need to learn more. Isn't it? I mean, it's a common sense, right? You need to learn more. But I want you to notice I would say, a small distinction on this, because from the start, I am very clear that I don't learn to feel good. Yeah, learning is good, right? But some people that learn it to feel good. For example, they are not happy with their job, and then they discover if I learn something, at least I can distract myself from my job, and I feel good because I learned something more. How many of you here fall into that trap? Right? So maybe to you, learning is just a distraction. So at least you don't think about the sad thing anymore. Now you feel like you're growing. And but do you realize that those feeling doesn't last? Yeah, probably after like 1 month, and then I say, oh, in order to feel good again, I need to learn more. So that is some of the people, yeah, I used to work with have a lot of all these issues. Okay, so for me, I would like, if I want to learn something, I learn it so I can make a better decision in life. Because that is the whole uh, agent that can change your destiny. It's about decision. Yeah, I need to be clear, I see some people that actually like learn like after 10 years and then nothing happened. Yeah, they just feel good and then they want to learn more, right? So, but I want all of you here to realize that if you want to learn something like today, after you learn this, you must make a more, I would say, quality or better decision. How about that? So just start with talking about, when you learn something, yeah, we don't learn for fun. Yeah, we learn so we can make a better decision. So, and today I regard all of you here are my students. Are you okay? Yeah, you're my student today, right? So I'm going to teach you something, some stuff here that you can apply immediately. How about that? Okay, so I think there must be some affinity exist between me and with all of you here. Somehow you make it today. I'm sure we have some connection remotely. All right. Yeah. So Kevin Chu say show us the money. No, it's not the money part. Yeah, you misunderstood the whole thing, Kevin Chu. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people chasing for money, you got tired. That's why they're still poor. Yeah, we don't do that. Okay. Because in the end, it's about the person first. All right, fix the person. Money will come. And then how do we do this? So the first thing people say, oh, okay, in order to become rich, I need to work harder, right? This is a common advice people got. All right. So, and the thing is like this, hard work is important. Yeah, but what is the strategy of your hard work? Because most of the time, people trade their energy and time for money. Agree? Right? So when they actually work, that get paid by every month, for example, so they trade their time and energy in exchange for the salary. Is it a wrong thing to do? No, I would say 90% of people do that, but we cannot do that for long term. Agree? Eventually, we will got old and going to get tired. So you need to make sure if you're using this strategy, all right. So if you are actually using this strategy, then you might need to actually make more money first. Okay, which means that since you're going to trade time for money, make sure you pay more while you're still able to produce. Because after like 50 years old, the whole destiny, so-called the situation will change. You don't have the leverage anymore. Okay, so then if hard work on trading your energy and time is not the best strategy for long term, then what it is? Okay, so I'm going to share with you right now. Yeah, if some of you here try to understand, hey, how do you actually start from zero to the first million? Why I can see you this, I can share with you this because I've done it before. And I also help a lot of clients to reach that level as well. Yeah, we don't look for like 10 million or 1 billion first, right? Let's start with 1 million. I know some of you already multi-millionaire. Then probably this is not the right session for you guys. Okay. Yeah, you can leave the session because today's session is for someone that you're struggling or you need to make more money to reach your first million. Are you guys okay? Then maybe sometime next time that I create another one for multi-millionaire. But today is about the first million first. Okay, we need to be clear on this. And how do we do this? How do I share this information? I've been doing this for the last 10 years. I apply a lot of technique for myself, for my clients. I gain experience. I also discover new things or certain exception or certain anomaly when I do this practice. So I actually get all this discovery and all this thing here inside my journal. Okay, I call this journal Iverson's Secret Journal. In short form, ISJ. Okay, so this is the one that we actually look into. Whenever I share with you stuff, a lot of people ask me, hey, Iverson, during your webinar, where do you get all this information from? I get it from my ISJ, Iverson's Secret Journal. I used to have a thick book, but nowadays got technology, I save everything inside my iPad. Okay, so therefore, this is what I'm going to share with you today. So since if you want to work hard by trading your energy and time, yeah, since it's not sustainable, then what you need to focus on. So from what I discovered, I come up with a framework. This framework is called Millionaire Destiny. Okay, so this is basically in telling you what you need to work hard on. Okay, let me share you this slide here. I'll call this Millionaire Destiny. This is the framework I share with my VIP client, but I decided to share with you today as well. So this framework consists of 4 components. 4 components. So let me share with you one by one. In order to, because you ask the question, where should I work hard on, right? So work hard on this. Talent. Okay, all of us here, according to our parser, there are certain talent that you have that able to produce high income. So I'll call this high income skill. Okay, so why you need to have this? Because this is no matter where you go, even you got fired or anything, right? If the talent will stay with you, and no one can take that away from you. So first of all, first thing to become rich is to develop a skill according to your barter chart can show you which is your high income skill. Don't you think this is important? Not just talent. Yeah, talent is overrated. I prefer high income skill, something that people want, something that make you on demand on the marketplace. Okay, make sense? Right? I know a lot of people always say, Iverson, what is my talent? My talent. Yeah, I can tell you that, but I rather focus on high income skill. Okay, so the short form here is HIS, high income skill. Don't you think this is important? Right? If you're good in something, for example, like you're super good in baking cakes or you're a great chef, I'm sure you can attract a lot of opportunities, isn't it? Okay, so that is why one of the aspect I pay attention to is high income skill. So this is the thing that I looking on the chart all the time. That's one. Yeah, but the next question here is, if I actually able to acquire the skill, my high income skill, does it mean guarantee I'll be rich? What do you guys think? If you're able to acquire your high income skill, will you be rich? Let's say your high income skill is you can become a celebrity chef. Okay, so yes, but also maybe because you are not alone in this world, right? You have what? You have competitor. Yeah, you don't think that that income skill only you having it, right? So maybe someone are better than you. So therefore, we also need to emphasize on luck as well, right? The people you meet, the people who support you, the people who backing you up, right? Or this person will able to introduce great opportunity to you. Sometimes you need luck, right? Hard work, the luck to meet the right people, the powerful people, to be in the right place at the right time. Don't you think this is important as well? Yes. Yeah, so therefore, when we look at millionaire destiny framework, we also need to look at the luck part. And the third thing here, the luck is, if you look at bazi, there's a luck pillar. The luck pillar will tell the phases of life, what kind of people you meet, what kind of luck you can activate on the specific phases of your life. That is what we can do. And it's part of this millionaire destiny framework. The second one. Okay. Now, the next one. The next one could be environment. Yeah, where you stay. That's where feng shui coming in. How many of you here practice feng shui before? Yeah, type the word yes if you practice feng shui before. Wow, so many of you. Okay, great. So if you practice feng shui before, you are technically using the environment to adjust so you get unfair advantage. You have more clarity. You have more drive to do something. You're more positive, and you're able to embrace challenges better. So you won't give up too soon. Yeah, this is important. So therefore, the importance of environment will also affect our wealth. So this is actually required thinking and planning. All these things is not like, oh, I just activate my wealth luck. The feng shui will figure out everything for me. No. Yeah, everything you use in metaphysics is a conscious decision. Yeah, you must know why you're using it so you can apply the right system or the right formula to it. Okay, the third thing. Then now, what is the fourth thing? The fourth thing here is this. Timing. Okay, timing. So how many of you here agree that timing is super important? Yeah, timing to start a business. Yeah, timing for to apply for a job. Yeah, timing is a lot of important. For example, like if you able to get in a company as, let's say, a marketing assistant, and the moment you get in, the marketing manager or the head of marketing just resign, and the company need that position urgently. So sometimes they make you become the interim of head of marketing first. Is it called up? Yes. Right? Is there a right timing? Yes, right timing. You don't orchestrated it, but somehow you're in that position. It's also applied to sometimes you might meet the right investor actually, where you don't plan it. Like for example, you have a drink with your friend in a cafe, and then someone next to you overheard your conversation, and it just happened he'll be your future investor. Right timing. Okay. Yeah, and you look at the bigger context. Let's say you want to propose, or you fell in love with a girl, or if you're a girl, you fell in love with a guy, and the time you meet this person is ready for relationship. Okay, but some people, right, even though both of you are like each other, but at certain time this person is still in a relationship or they are not ready yet, then you don't get together, even though you are compatible. So therefore, timing apply to everything. When to attack, when to defend. Okay, so today today's session here, we're going to actually talk about this timing aspect. So let me show you all the Millionaire Destiny framework. Of course, we cannot cover everything in just like these 2 hours. But I want to share with you on the timing aspect. How can you get the best of this part? Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, so now the next question here is, if you want to talk about how do we get the right timing or the millionaire timing, the best system to use here is Qi Men. How many of you heard about Qi Men before? Qi Men Dun Jia. Nice. Okay. Type the word yes. Okay, cool. So, wow, so many of you here heard about this. Okay, good. So now if some of you here are beginner and you're wondering what is this Qi Men Dun Jia is, so let me tell you first, Qi Men Dun Jia is designed to win battle and to win war. Okay, so let me show. This is an image of this. So this is a pictorial or imaginary illustration showing the all this ancient commander, army soldier, when before they went go to a battle, they read the timing part. Yeah, because the timing we tell them when to attack, when to defend, how to attack as well. So they study what? The energy pattern. Yeah, they only attack when the energy are favorable to them. So this is Qi Men Dun Jia original purposes. Okay, so when in nowadays, this when we want to actually make more money, we have competitor, isn't it? Yeah, maybe your colleague want to fight for the same promotion as you do. So therefore, you also need to know when to attack, when to defend, and how you work around it. So to making more money, right? You're making more money, you also have competitor if you're running a business. So therefore, Qi Men Dun Jia is the best system when we want to win using the right timing. Okay, you can use talent, like I told you just now, you can use feng shui, you can use luck, but Qi Men can give the right time. The thing is like this, why this is so important? Because not all of us have this luxury of luck. Make sense? Some of you have better luck, some of you didn't. Do you guys agree? Yeah, you can check on your party chart, right? Some people that just get things in their lives easily, effortlessly. Even sometimes by accident they get something. Right? But yet some people that work hard for their life and there's not much reward. So if you are someone that you feel that you don't have much luck, doesn't favors you, at least until now, then you don't go and wish for more luck. Okay, it won't happen. So what you need to do, you need to be smart. Instead of using luck, you're using timing. Yeah, this is the one I'm going to share with you today. But first of all, how many of you here feel that you don't have much luck in life? Type the word me. You discover, yeah, the whole life handed to you is something like a lot of problems, obstacle, so many of you. Okay, then I would say Qi Men Dun Jia in terms of timing will be suitable for you. So how do we do this? Yeah, how do we use Qi Men? But before I continue, let me show you what is the Qi Men chart first. Yeah, because the Qi Men chart give you I would say a representation of what kind of energy you have right now. Okay, let me show you first what is the Qi Men chart looks like. It looks like this. Okay. Yeah, you might feel overwhelmed. You're a beginner, right? Wow, so what is this? Wow, it's so many information. So basically, what you see in the Qi Men chart here is an energy configuration. Okay, is an energy configuration of that moment. Because we can see energy. So therefore, if you know how to read this chart, basically this chart is a better plan. How to win in life, how to get more wealth, how to get more love, how to be healthier, and more important, how to be happier. So to give you a better understanding here, basically a Qi Men chart, and you see on the left here, is nothing more than a chessboard. Yeah, because the configuration of each of the pieces will tell you whether right now you're on the winning side or on the losing side. Yeah, so at least you know, right, what kind of strategy you should play here. So therefore, it's almost like it's a chessboard because it's a war that you need to fight. So therefore, if how many of you here are chess player or at least you played chess before, you know that what is the most important piece in the chessboard? Which one? You see the bishop, the king, right? The queen. Okay. So now, how do you know you're winning and your opponent are losing? The moment you call what? Checkmate, right? Yeah, when you call checkmate means that you're able to capture the king. So therefore, Qi Men Dun Jia works at the same metaphor. The word Qi Men Dun Jia, it means that a mystical door hiding the emperor or the king. Yeah, why they want to hide the king? Because if they hide the king, you cannot call checkmate. You need to locate where the king is. So when you're able to look at the achievement chart, it's more like a strategy, how to get to the result you want. How do you capture the king? Right? So every board is different. So let me show you back the chart here. If some of you learn Qi Men, yeah, by just looking at this map here, you know whether you're on the losing or winning side. And the strategy to get there is there the right timing. Protect the king. So the whole Qi Men Dun Jia Qi Men Dun Jia is using a mystical door to hide the king. Yeah, that's the whole concept. So once now you know the concept, now you need not to understand each of the component inside the Qi Men chart first. I want to know that the Qi Men chart come in different category. First, right? This is super important. Some of them are year chart. Year chart means the chart only change every year. It only refresh once a year. So sometimes it's a month chart refresh every month. So do the day refresh every day, and hour refresh every 2 hours. It will change the chart, and destiny chart, it won't change because this one is your astrology chart, your birth chart. So in total, there are 5 kind of charts. Yeah, there are only 5. So today what I'm going to help you to do here is to use some of this thing here to help you to create something that you want here. And how do we do this? Yeah, how do we do this? Because just now I show you this. Let me show you this first. I show you the Millionaire Destiny framework, right? That time when I use this framework, a lot of people ask me, hey, Iverson, how long it takes you to from zero to first mil? Okay, so for me, how long do you think I need? Not actually zero, actually it's negative because I pay really in depth. Yeah, just guess how long I need to make my first meal once I apply Chinese metaphysics to it. Okay, William Tam say 2 years. Fatima Khan say 3 years. Almost 3 years. Wow, you're almost right. Okay, so it took me like 2 years, 7 months. Okay, to do that. So this is maybe I'm not fast enough. So it took me like 2 years and 7 months, right? So one of my pet project or my goal here, maybe I can train someone able to achieve that faster than me. I believe there'll be some people like that, right? So it doesn't mean you need to be longer than me. Yeah, maybe you are more intelligent, you're more hardworking. So for me, it took me like two years and 7 months. So therefore, I actually a lot of time I'm asking myself, is there a way to make it faster now? So let me share with you some of the techniques that all of you here can apply immediately. So one thing here, remember just I share with all of you here, the most important component in creating wealth is the person itself. Okay, not the strategy. Okay, so now you think about this, right? A lot of people ask how. For example, like a lot of people asking how to lose weight. Is it hard to find the solution on losing weight? Not hard. Within a click of button, if you go Google or ChatGPT or whatever search engine, they'll come up precisely what you need to do. Not even that, they even can give you the timetable for the next 30 days, what to eat every day and what to do. So comprehensive that, yeah, is enough for you, more than enough, in fact. Yeah, the how to get something done. But how many people actually doing it, executing it? Not a lot. So a lot of time, the reason we don't get what we want is not because the lack of how. Yeah, it's lack of drive to do something. So therefore, don't you think the first thing we need to do first is to see that are you the right person to attract more wealth or not? Because wealth will only go to the person that have the same frequency. Okay, if you put someone lazy, let's say this person not performing in this company because he's lazy, even you find the best company for him, the best in the world, he won't succeed because it's nothing to do with the company, right? It's about the person. But if someone is capable, even that got fired from the current company, or let's say a millionaire, they lose everything, you give him like within few years, they'll make back the money again, right? Because it's always the person. So the first thing I will share with you here is how do we actually readjust our energy to make us ready to receive wealth. How about that? At least you're open. At least your energy don't repel wealth. At least you're able to accept that form of energy first. Are you guys okay? Would it be good? Okay, type the word yes if you like this. Okay, nice. Okay, let me show you. This is the first thing here, yeah, that we're going to talk about is to rewrite your wealth destiny. Okay, so rewrite your, what does it mean here? Which means you can use Qi Men to rewrite. What do I mean? Rewrite means rewrite your wealth energy so you are not repel opportunities. Otherwise, you see opportunities come you by, but you're not able to capitalize on it. So when we're talking about adjusting energy, we are talking about four things. The gap. Yeah, first thing is the gap is you knowing how far are you from the first target. Let's say your first target is 1 million. How far are you? There's always a gap, right? Okay, some of you, maybe I only got 500K. So your gap here is around 50%, another 500K. So that's the first thing, identify where you are. The second thing here also, you need to be clear why you want it. If the why is weak, you will give up. You'll come up with excuses because you don't want it enough. And then the third thing here, you also need to inspire so you can take action, right? We call this inspire action. And the fourth thing here is you must have wealth-friendly energy so you can tap to opportunities. So how Qi Men can help you to do all these four things, because if these four things are being adjusted, it will renew your wealth energy. Okay, so let me show you how to do this. So I'm going to bring up a hour chart here. Our chart change every 2 hours. So here indicate the hour chart. So I want you to actually look at this chart first. Yeah, some of you don't know what it is. It's fine. Let me explain this to you. One of the boxes that I like here, where you can tap to this energy, is in the east direction. So I want you to look at the east box. Okay, let me draw something here to make it easier for you. If you look at the east box here, okay, this is the east box. Let me show you all the components, why we need this. First of all, you see this thing here? If you learn Qi Men, this box here, this number 0 here represents star 1. Yeah, star 1 means that it's the beginning, so you are honest of where you are. Yeah, star 1 always the beginning star, because star 1 until star 7, star 1 just beginning. So you get to know where is your starting point. So you are no longer delusional. Some people say, right, oh, my luck will come, but they don't understand where they are, what is the gap is. So star number 1, talking about being honest, because now you start to see things as from the beginner point of view. You need to start somewhere. Therefore, star one is important. Make sense? So you're no longer in a delusional world. Like, oh, someone tell me I become rich. No, be real. So therefore, I like the star one here. Okay? Now, and the hero and the scenery, this two star is a fire element. So this one give you a form of imagination. Yeah, we need some imagination, right? To see who we can become, because from where you are to where you want to be, you need to have some form of imagination. So the hero and scenery door, both are fire element, has this ability to feed you an imagination of who you could become. Yeah, do we like this? Okay, now we also have a Ting fire. Ting fire represents clarity because it's a candle fire illuminating a dark room. So it gives you clarity. It gives you the why you want to make money. So there you go. Yeah, this is important. And also we see a nine heaven. If you learn from Qi Men, nine heaven represent what? Inspiration. Nine heaven represents something looking forward. You inspire, you compel to do something. So therefore, do we need that? Do we need to take inspired action? Yes? Okay, good. And now, we also have a Wu Earth here. You see a Wu Earth? This Wu Earth represent money. Remember, I told you, you also need to able to have this. You don't repel wealth energy. Now you're accepting it, right? You're open to it. So you need the Wu Earth here. So do you realize all the element here fits what we want to achieve? After I explain to you, finding the gap, yes. Okay, and then knowing the why you're doing this, and also you take inspired action, and then also you become the wealth magnet. All four elements inside one box. Is this box powerful? Yeah, do you like this box? Okay, cool. So this box here, and one more thing, if you learn Qi Men before, you know in the Qi Men year chart, the East also they come with the chief as well. So you actually have the support of the chief. Yeah, for beginner, you look at this. Okay. So a lot of people say South is pretty good. We don't look at this. Okay. This is for beginner, right? You look at red color. No. We need to know our goal, what we want to achieve. Not good or bad box. Sometimes bad box can help you a lot. Yeah, that's how we use Qi Men, right? So therefore, we must know what we want. It's not by looking at red colors or a lot of structure there is good. No. Sometimes we need depth and emptiness. Sometimes we need black color. Okay? Guys, I hope you understand. This is how we look at Qi Men chart. Yeah, not just look at all this red color thing. So now, since the is able to help us to rewrite your wealth destiny, this is important. So how do we do this? Okay, so that this box, the date for this box is this coming 28 June 2025. Yeah, write this down. Yeah, this chart will appear on 28th June 2025, and the timing here is 1 p.m. until 2:59 p.m. Okay, let me repeat again. 28 June 2025, 1 p.m. until 2:59 p.m. This energy available. Because what I'm sharing with you here is an hour chart. So therefore, it's a 2-hour range here. Okay, so now, once you actually, during that day, 28th of June, between 1 to 2:59 p.m., I want you to sit down, okay, and then back to the east direction. Yeah, because it's east, right? So let me clear this. Is it east here? Okay, so which means you sit down, you back to the east, then you're able to tap into whatever energy available here. So Casey Hansen asks, should I convert the time zone? No, use your local time. All right. So you need not to convert the time zone. The time here is your local time. All right. You're welcome. Okay. This also the question asked by Sharon as well. Yes. If you live in Singapore, use Singapore time. Okay. Everyone clear? So you sit down back to it. Yeah, then now you just take a piece of paper. I want you to write down first thing, what is the gap, where you are and where you want to be. I need to write it down first. And then I want you to find out why. Why you want this. Is it for your children? Is it for you want to buy something like maybe a supercar or big houses? So whatever it is, you need to know this. Okay, but what if you say, I don't know all this? Then how do I gain clarity? If you don't know anything, you don't write it down. I just want you to sit down back to the is and then make a command. Give me clarity on the next step to move forward. Yeah, either way. Okay, because this is the time when you tap into this energy, it will give you a lot of clarity on what to do next. Okay, yeah, sit anywhere in the house and then you back to this direction is on 28th of June. Okay, so also you start to get intelligent. Okay, like Lee say that, okay, is a sixth crescent punishment in manifestation. The crescent punishment does not apply. Yeah, sixth crescent punishment only apply on forecasting chart. Okay, yeah, don't worry too much. Some of you try to pick all this hair splitting. Oh, you got this element. No, okay. Yeah, don't worry. So now the command here is give me clarity on the next step. What should I do? Okay, that is the command for you. Okay, is it important? Yes. So it's not easy to find this time. Okay, would you like me to send you a reminder on this? How about that? Or I'll send you a copy of this so everyone can do this. Do you want that? Okay, all right. So I will say you can, if you want this copy here, why not you just, let me see whether I can do this. You go to my Telegram channel, and then that's where you can get a copy of it. Okay, how many of you here are in my Telegram channel? Yeah, it should be in right now. Check the Telegram channel. If you haven't, yeah, just scan the code here, and then you lead you to the Telegram channel, and then you just subscribe to it, and you get free stuff there, basically. That related to Chinese metaphysics is all there. So progressively, and sometime whenever I feel good, I will post something there for free. Okay? All right. So not only the team send you the chart, it also send you the date and the time. So to make it impossible for you to forget. So this is the first step you must do first before thinking about how to make money. Yeah, make you the right person first. Otherwise, you procrastinate, right? Oh, you know the way they say, oh, it's too hard, right? Is there a better way? It's so many things. I'm lazy. No. Yeah, now don't talk about technique first, do this first. Okay, clear? All right. So this is the part that a first step of using Qi Men. This is what the in the old days when they prep their army for war, they're also selecting a time where to build courage. Yeah, they use the flag and then they have a lot of affirmation, right? They do it in the right direction. So you're able to impact the morale of the army or the soldier there. Okay? All right. So this is the one. So now it's on 28. Yeah? So some of you, Jane Ho asked, is it 29? No, 28. What does the Telegram document says? Is it 28? Yes. Okay, good. So follow that date and time. Would you do it or not, by the way? Information, I give you the how already, right? Would you do it? Okay. All right, cool. So there are two ways to do that, right? One way is what? One way you write down, you take a piece of paper. If you're someone quite clear what you want, you write down where you are, let's say in terms of your wealth and where you want to be. Second one, ask about why you want this money, because know why you give up easily, because you don't know why you're doing this. So the third thing here is what? Okay, take inspire action. So what kind of action you can take right now, that get you nearer to your financial goal? That's it. These three things you ask. You're back to that direction. Okay, cool. Is this useful? Do you like this? Yeah, if you want this special date, normally you need to pay a lot of money. You have to get this because it requires effort. But today I decided to share with all of you here for free, so better make use of it. Yeah, I discovered that when we handed stuff for free, right, people don't appreciate it, and then they just forget it. I think the universe love you guys enough, yeah, that you're here able to receive this. So just do it. It takes you probably 1 minute tops. That's it. Okay, cool. So everyone okay? All right. So now we're talking about setting up the right person. I think the second part here is about how. Right? It's also need to do about the how, right? When to do something and when not to do something. So now, just now, I'm using an hour chart. But right now, about what to do, right? So I can use this chart to tell me how to make more money. So we call this annual wealth timing. This is the second thing I want to actually share with you. Okay, now, how do we do this is we're still using Qi Men chart. So now I'm going to use the yearly Qi Men chart. Almost the same format, right? Yeah, almost the same. But the only thing here, this chart here, we only refresh for every year. It's not like every 2 hours. So why are we going to use this chart? This chart will tell you in 2025 where the wealth is. Would you like to know? Right? Because if you want to know this timing, right? Every year there are different way to make money. So since we're in 2025, why not we look at this first? Okay, now this is the second thing you can do. So now since we're talking about uh wealth, money, if you're new to Qi Men, remember this. There are one door called life door. You see here? I just circle here. This one is profit. You want to make more profit? So this is important too. Okay, so can I say that if you want to get more advice how to make more money in 2025, can I say that this box here is super important? Coincidentally, it also falls on this box. Okay, so now the live door is here. So every information here is useful when it comes to money. So let's look at the pillar here. Pillar in Qi Men represent teaching, speaker, advisor, consultant. So if you want to activate the flow of wealth in 2025, the timing is important, because this is 2025 chart, is you try to create another model of business that related to teaching, speaker, advisor, consultant. How many of you here that is your goal for this year? Or probably you already are a coach. Okay. Do you realize that this year a lot of people also want to be guru? They want to be a coach? Yeah. Is it a right move in 2025? Is it the right millionaire timing? Yes. Why? Because the pillar come with the life door, right? Remember, life door represent profit. So therefore, it says that if you are in this field, then that's where the money flows to. Okay? So if you don't know what to do this year, say, hey, Iverson, what I should do this year to make more money, then use the pillar, becoming a coach. Let's say now you know something about bazi or feng shui, then you can actually, maybe you want to become a mini coach first. Mini coach means that, okay, you're just starting up. Yeah, you're willing to share information. Yeah, that will get you started. Okay, pillar represent that. And then you might think, hey, Iverson, I got a chief here. Chief means what? Chief means leader. So when you mix the pillar with the chief, it represents subject expert or subject leader. So strive to be the top subject leader. Okay, that is the goal. Now you make sure you're going to do this. Okay, now if you learn Yi Jing, you also realize this is an influence hexagram. All right, influence hexagram. So what does the influence hexagram means? Ability to sell. Okay, learn how to sell. Yeah, teaching also a form of selling, right? You're selling information. You influence someone to accept what you are teaching, what you are preaching. So therefore, this is the question my mentor told me, right? That time I also asked him, hey, how to create more money, right? Because salary is fixed. How do I create more than what I earn from my salary? And my mentor told me, master the skill of selling. Okay, so therefore, since this year 2025, the influence hexagram here also represents selling. So this year, improve your selling skill. Okay, it will get you further than the rest. Ability to sell, ability to convince others. Okay, all right, everyone clear so far, guys? So far first, I'm going to tell you more, but before that, I need to ensure that if this is a step-by-step process. Type the word yes if you're, some of you still mention DE, all right? Don't worry about DE first. Guys, focus. Just because of one DE, then you think the whole thing is bad. What is that? Come on. Right? You focus on what is right first. Okay, can relax a little bit first? Yeah, I know a lot of you here mentioned DE, DE, DE. Nothing. Yeah, what if this DE can get you rich? Okay, relax now. Good. So now you know is you can become a coach advisor, but the next question here is doing what first? Right? Doing what? There's so many things I can coach, right? So let's look at the rainwater here. Rainwater represent freedom. So now this is a subject you can teach. So think about this, right? When we mention freedom, when you can get freedom in life, when you are financially free, isn't it? Then you need not to report to your boss. You can control your life at the way you want it to be, right? And you can do whatever you want with your family. You can bring them travel, you can send them to the best school. You need not to be called in the office that limit your time. Yeah, if you work for someone, you have no choice, right? To stick with the chat from 9 to 5. So when it mentions freedom, it means that you want to teach something that can give them freedom. So what is that? Money. Talking about financial freedom, talking about how to invest better, talking about how to manage their cash flow. That is one of the subject. Okay. All right. So now I'm giving you ideas, yeah, to create wealth. Now the second one here, you say, or what if you say, Iverson, I don't like to teach about money. What else I can do? So we look at the rainwater here. We also look at the bottom. Bottom also element, right? This element represent well-being and healing. Okay. All right. So if you are in a well-being profession, yeah, you're talking about healing, all this energy work, that is also something will grow this year as well. Okay, so you have two choices, either financial related or well-being related coach. Okay, cool. All right. So these are the two choices you have here. So now let's talk about the DE. Everyone worry about this. This is the one, yeah, people don't like. Yeah, DE, right? DE represent death and emptiness. So when you have a DE, means that you need to be more competitive because this year everyone go crazy. They are very competitive. So you have a lot of competition. So how to solve this thing here? Because it's number 3 star. Number 3 star represent speed. You need to act fast. Yeah. So that is what the DE means. Means that it not only give it to you, it give to everyone. Only the best will win. So high competition. So the way to handle this is you need to increase your speed. If you wait until everything is perfect, the opportunity is gone. That is the wealth advice for you in 2025. Do you like this? Yeah, we can see so many things from the chart. Now you have more clarity. Yeah, how do we read the wealth aspect? The same thing happened in 2026. Next time you get a 2026 chart, you want to know about the wealth source during that year, look for the live door first. Since the live door is in the east box this year, then we look at everything that inside the east box. Okay, cool. All right, so now, can I give you one more information about timing, the extreme or the where the wealth energy at the highest point? Okay, so now you know that the east is wood element. East is the wood element, and then the wood will produce what? Fire. So where is the fire? Is here. So which means the money, the wood will produce here, right? So the money go to where? Go to the south. So, and you know, south is June. So if you want to make money, tell me, which month is the best month for wealth generation? When is the divine timing in terms of wealth? Type in the chat box. Yes, now, June. Okay. So because that is the difference maker. Yeah, you can work hard all of the 12 months, but the month of June give you most wealth opportunities. So whatever decision you make in June, yeah, make sure it's wealth related. You might not need to start business immediately. For example, like this month, you decide to actually do more research about your next wealth opportunity, your next side hustle. Do that. Yeah, it does not mean you need to complete it by the month of June, but this is the month to do something. For example, another one here, if your idea needs some funding and you need investor, which month do you think you should go all in? You're going to talk to more people. June. Okay? So June is the month, the best one. Now, so this one probably will give you the runway until the first month of July maximum. I'll do it now. Or if you decided to learn something, although the program might not be this year, but next year, let's say, okay, maybe it's next year, Chinese New Year or whatever, but your decision you make now, right? That one also counted. Okay, understand? You see my point? Yeah, it need not to be completed in June, but the decision, the activities that wealth related, this is the best month to perform it. This is what I say the millionaire timing. Okay, don't wait already. So now you figure out first, right? What is the action you can do to lead to wealth? Some of you here maybe is to sign up a course. Some of you here is want to create a lot of network with someone. You want to join a club where you can meet a lot of people. Yeah, do this here. Okay. So right now it's already 18th of June, right? So probably give you another 14 days. Yeah, because in the Chinese calendar, the energy doesn't stop at actually exact when the June is ended. Yeah, it's probably it will extend until the first week of July. Yeah, so roughly that's around that energy. Yeah, so do something important there. When you do something in this month, it's always better if you do it on other months, because other months you work 10 times harder to get the results similar to anything you do this month. Okay, if you do it another month, you need to work 10 times as hard. This is the information. Okay, some of you want to know the technical part, right? You say, hey, why come is the June is like this? It's like this because here, live door is money. This is wood element. You know that in 5 element, wood will produce fire because fire is here. So which means the wealth will go to here. That is the direction, the movement, the trail path. So we landed here, right? And if you learn Qi Men a little bit, you know South represent the month of June. That's why it's June. Okay? So I explained just now already, right? 10 minutes ago, but it seems a lot of you here want to know the technical part. So I do this again one more time here. Understand? Wood produce fire. But even you don't know this, or you say, Iverson, I don't know anything about this, it's fine. Okay? All right, understand so far, guys? So, and you know fire is also something fast, right? So you better act quick. So now, maybe you take like 30 seconds, think about what you can do to get nearer to your goal. If you miss this, I'm not saying it won't be possible anymore. I just say it's harder compared to the month of June. So you should be thankful. I think universe love you enough, and universe want you to know this piece of information. Right? You could have been working right now and you don't get to attend webinar. Somehow you turn up here today, right? Do something about this. Okay. All right. So Joseph asked about the Wu Earth. Okay, let me do. Okay, this one extra for you. This one is not because this one is quite technical. Maybe beginner, you might find it too technical, but I just do it quickly because Joseph asked a question about Wu Earth. Wu Earth represent cash. Okay, so live door represent profit. So this year, profit counter cash because wood counter earth. Okay, counter means that what does it mean? When profit counter the cash, it could means slow collection. You make profit already on paper, but you don't receive the money yet. That's one way to look at it because the profit counter, if you're a business, so this year you have more healthy cash flow because some of them, they might not able to give money as fast as possible. So maybe you need to have a proper communication or the credit term is how many months. Make it clear. And when the profit counter cash also means that the profit margin is low. Yeah, this year, no choice. Probably inflation a lot and not a lot of people willing to pay. So these are the sort of like prediction. Especially this is useful if you are a business owner. But if you just start as a side gig and everything, this one might not be something important to you. Okay, but this is just to answer Joseph Paul question. Okay, I saw your comment, Joseph Paul. You're welcome. But you send to hosts and panelists, right? I think you should send to everyone so everyone can see your question. Okay, good. So I just gave you the divine timing or the millionaire timing for 2025. Okay, will you act on it? Yeah, that's the question. Because the first part is to train you to be the right person that you can accept wealth energy. Now you know the timing. I also told you what you can do, like become a speaker or coach to do it. Think about this. If you follow the things that you do here, I'm sure you get some results. Okay, so MK asks, will teaching a particular subject or academics? Okay, MK, can you set your chat box to everyone so I can see your question? MK? So, and so do everyone. MK, you do it now, right? If you want me to answer your question, better do it now. So I want to benefit everyone. Yeah, because if you don't set it, then no one can see your question. Okay, you do it now. Let me address other people's question first. Okay, Richard Jane say, thanks so much. I was divinely guided. Very good. Okay. So Landolph say, yes, it's already in planning. You confirm. Okay, good. Okay, Angela Ong asks, so side gig to do tuition also good. Yes, tuition is a teacher as an advisor. Very good. Okay, Evelyn Wong asks, does this mean we have to take action backing to the south? No. Because we're using the year chart. Year chart gives you the information where the wealth coming in. It's not for backing. The backing part is just now, remember the first technique I shared with you on 28, that one is backing. The second method, the second technique here is to tell you how and when it will happen. Okay, you're welcome, Evelyn. Okay, Rupa mentioned education and career counseling is my new business. Very good. Cecilia asked, is it best to launch a service then? Yeah, teaching is a service, right, Cecilia? Because it's not something tangible, it's not a product. Okay, Golia Gomez, what does the 9 represent? Is the 9 doesn't mean anything for this context. So don't worry, Cecilia Lee, you are not missing anything. Okay, good. So, okay, Elizabeth Navia say, I sell vacation. Okay, good. So you emphasize, when you're selling vacation, you emphasize on what you can learn from this vacation, how you can become better in results of joining this vacation. Maybe there are some educational stuff they can learn, become a better person, more calm, more relaxed. Yeah, do that. You try to combine education element inside. Okay, good. So that is the our second techniques. So let's move to do you want to learn about the third techniques as well? Okay, so just okay. Now let me show the third one that I use a lot. Is called the divine decision. Okay, now you're the right person, and then you know what to do and the timing. So along the way, there are a lot of decisions we need to make, isn't it? Should I partner with this person? Yeah, how much should I charge my service for? Or which direction I should market? What is my customer segment? All of this require the decision of the business owner. Okay, so in Qi Men Dun Jia, it will give you that kind of information or possibility you can look into, so you know what is the right decision to do right now. So how do we do that is we use the hour chart. Hour chart means what? How often the chart will change? Every 2 hours. So why we use that chart to help us to guide us on decision? Only because if you want to have a better future, there's a reason why you want to make a decision, right? If you want to have a better outcome, the only thing you can do is to make the present become better, right? You cannot travel to the future and try to change something, right? So let's say you want to make more money, you need to make current you become better first, right? Some of you learn more, right? You educate yourself now, become better. You know that as long I make my present better, automatically my future will be better. So it's about harnessing what do you do right now. When people talking about being conscious in their life, it's about knowing every seconds, you know what you're doing. Yeah, it's not like you just do it randomly, because they know the power of your future relies on the power of the present. So therefore, we use the current chart, the now chart, the present moment chart. So I'm going to show you some sample. How do you use this? And I'm going to do it in a way that I'm going to help some of you. I'm going to do it live, basically. I'm going to take in a real question, yeah, not all this sample question. And I try to use the Qi Men present chart, the now chart, to help you. So how many of you here, you have certain decision to make, but you're not sure yet and you need some divine guidance and timing? Type the word me first. Don't pose your question yet. I didn't ask you to pose your question. Okay, all right. So today, for this session here, I'm going to restrict to wealth-related question. Okay. If you ask me how do you deal with what strategy I should use to deal with my mother-in-law, that kind of thing, wrong question. That one for others training. All right. when we talk about relationship training, you can ask that question, but not now. Are you guys clear? Okay, so now once you know the rule means there has to be wealth related question. Okay, then you should revolve or career related question because career also related to wealth most of the time. You can ask now. I cannot answer all of you here. I'm going to pick one. Okay, don't type so long because if it's like essay you type, very likely you're not going to be picked because I need to read the whole long paragraph. Okay, make something easy for me to read. Okay, let me see. Okay, this question from, okay, hold on. Okay, this question from Lisa Lim. Okay, let's talk about Macy first. I saw Macy first. Lisa, you'll be the next. Okay, Macy asks, should I focus on essential oil business or go back to employment? Yeah, that is Macy question. And then later, Lisa Lim, you also asked, I wish to tender my job. Now is the best time. Okay, so let's address Macy Chan question first. Should she focus on the essential oil business or go back to employment? Okay, let's see how can I help. So I'm going to use the current chart, the now chart, which is this 9 p.m. until 10:59 p.m. So this is the let's help Macy first. All right. So how do we do this? Yeah, some of you know how to do this. Yes, but now I just show you how. So Macy asked about that question: essential oil or go back to employment. So the day will represent her. Okay, so she's here. And then the hour, this one represent whatever she's asking is here. Kui water, right? Here. So this one. So I just write the word Macy here. Okay, this part cool. Okay, so now she asking, is it essential oil or go back to employment? So here indicate that since this is her, and this chart is a full yin chart. Full yin chart means that stick back as status quo, whatever you're doing right now. So if you are doing essential oil business right now, stick to it. Don't change. Macy Chan, now don't give up too soon. Why? Because this is a full yin chart. Yeah, full yin is a technical term. It just means that status quo, don't change. Okay, Macy, are you there? Yeah, type the word yes if you're here. Okay, you're welcome, Macy. All right, so now, yeah, since I picked you first, I'm going to give you some info here. When we talk about business, is the life door. Okay, right, life door right now in death and emptiness, so it's not so stable. Okay, but the thing here is the problem that can help you to, or what the solution able to help this problem here, because right now you're countering the life door. So which means you need to acquire more business skill to actually turn this into your favor. Because now you're here, you're in the east, you're wood, you counter the earth element, which is your business, which means that right now you don't have the enough necessary skill to run the business. Okay, one of the things you need to learn here is how to position your product, because ambassador star is value. So people don't see the true value of what you are doing. Yeah, that is the real reason here. Learn how to increase the value of your product. Therefore, it will work. Right now, it's not working because people don't see it. So make sure your essential oil is functional. You know functional? Yeah. And what type of function? Because the life door, you see a Kui water here. Kui water is the youngest element of the 10 stem. Therefore, anti-aging benefits will help. Macy Chang? Okay, rewrite your marketing material, rebrand it. Yeah, anti-aging by using this essential oil, what is a product, then you will look younger than your age. But you don't just simply say it, right? You need to, I mean, you cannot lie, right? Find a product that have this anti-aging effect. What kind of oil it needs? Is it geranium or lavender? You do some research. Okay, Macy, are you still here? Yeah, this is extra for you. All right, cool. So now, yeah, someone asked where does find the anti-aging? Oh, Messi Chan say, oh, it's your thought too. All right, very good. Do it. When to do it, Macy? Remember what I share everyone just now? Which one? Which one you should do it, Macy? Yeah, June. Okay, do it quick. This is your timing. Someone asked why. Why is the anti-aging? Because of Quay water. Okay, these two water, if you learn the 10 stem, Quay water is the last of the 10 stem. Not because of same element, it's Quay. Quay represent yang. And if you learn Lo Shu, northeast also represent yang. Okay, so two things at the same time. So basically, this box here is stated here, forever young. Do you like this? Okay, cool. Now, next one. Just now, Lisa. Okay, I promise Lisa I want to help you. Lisa, are you here? Type the word yes. If you're here, now I'm going to help you out. Okay, I need to know you're here. Okay, Lisa Lim, you're here. Just now, you're asking, if I remember correctly, you want to know the best time to actually resign, is it, Lisa? Is that your question? All right, okay. So first of all, right, so I want to know one thing first, right? Why the timing is important when you want to resign? Normally, what people do once they find another job, they resign, right? So what is your concern here on the timing? Normally, people only look for time to go for a new company. So why you choose the time to resign is you treat it as important. Is it something you want to achieve, like cutting ties with your boss that you don't like? You must tell me first, right? Then I can give you a proper solution here. Okay. While waiting, I'm look at other people question here. Okay. So let me look at other question first. Okay, let me just browse. Wow, so many questions. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. I think the chat moves so fast. I need to control it. Just give me a sec. Okay, this question from Liu Li. Should I join tuition center this year and start an ice cold drink business next year? Okay, I don't understand your question. Yeah, I probably need to reframe it. Should I join tuition center this year and start the ice cold business next year? Because inside your question, there are two questions. It's a loaded question. Okay, I'm going to attend that shortly. So, Lisa, I haven't heard anything from you yet. Oh, okay. Now I saw Lisa. Cause I cannot focus on my insurance business, and I think I can work well with my boss. So I think your question here, Lisa, is more on, um, when is it the business insurance business good for you or not? Right? Because since you don't like your boss, you can resign anytime, right? So I think the thing you worry is whether you think that the right time will help you on the insurance business. Yeah. So, but whether you resign on this month or next month, if you are not suitable to run insurance business, then whether it's this month or next month also does not make any difference. Okay. So Lisa, so I want you to maybe you want to rephrase your question, like will you succeed in the insurance business? Yeah, because if you're destined to succeed, whether you resign this month or next month is irrelevant. Okay, Lisa Lim, yeah, you say you're working on NGO, right? Does not matter. Yeah, you think about that question first. Yeah, because I'm telling you, if you're not suitable to do insurance business, if you resign now or Christmas time does not make any difference on the outcome. Okay, Rita Chan asks, would I succeed in maternity clothing brand business? Okay, Rita Chan, what is your year of birth, Rita? Because now the second person, I need the, okay, 1992. All right, so let's look at Rita first. 1992. Okay, this is Rita, all right? Okay, Rita ends with number 2. So since it's a second person, I need to ask for the year of birth so I can know which box to look for. So 1992 is a rainwater. Okay, so and rainwater, where the rainwater is here, right? Okay, rainwater is here, but her Rita question is Rita. Now you see Rita got fear door, all right? Confidence, maybe she not sure this is the right one, all black color. Okay, so I think first thing here, Rita, you to work with your confidence first. Yeah, do more research. Otherwise, no matter whether the business is good or not, if the owner constantly worry, they're not going to be able to build it. Okay, Rita, work on that first. But I will still answer your question whether maternity business good for you. So here indicates this. You see there's a green. Green represent mother. Okay, so in a this box actually produce you. So the answer is yes. Okay, all right. But now you might think, Iverson, but this is a death door here, right? Death door mean what? You don't sell the conventional maternity clothing. Sell the trendy one. Because death door means a new beginning. Okay. Don't do the conventional one, Yeah, so do what is a new fashion right now. Look into that. Rita, that is the answer for you. Okay, work on your confidence. Maternity clothing is good for you, but look for the trendy one, not the conventional, not the safe thing. Okay, do some explore more. That's what it means. Okay, all right, good. Let me see. Okay, wow, so many questions. Okay, this question from Michelle Chua. You say you want to, okay, the chat moves so fast. I want to start a health collagen drink. Will I be successful and gain financial freedom? 1981. Okay, all right. So 1981, Michelle, and then want to start the collagen drink, and then you want to know whether the chances of success. Okay, 1981. 1981 is sin metal. So is this 1981 is a sin metal. So now tell me where is the sin metal is? It's here. Okay, let me clear the rest first. Sin metal is here, Michelle. So this is Michelle. Okay, so now you're talking about you want to start a business about collagen drink. So business is here. Okay, is producing you. Just now that one is counter, this is producing you. So which means that the chances of success is high. Yeah, but the only thing here right now, there's a death and emptiness. Remember what is death and emptiness? So which means the only problem you have right now is they are bigger company that almost have something you're offering, something similar. So I ask you to actually do more research, create some differentiation first before proceed. Yeah, why? Remember just now we say death and emptiness, right? So which means someone is already there that own that market share, and then chief represent big company, which means they have ample of resources. So you don't want to compete head to head with them. All right, try to change a little bit so to make it more so people can differentiate it. So don't go for mass market. Okay, then what you need to do? So here indicate like this. Since you are in the northwest, open door, of course, talking about new market, but here is a heart. Heart represent health property. So probably you want to actually include some health benefits into your collagen energy drink. And because heart represent healing, and then earth element also represent rejuvenation. Okay, so therefore focus on that. And this is northwest. Northwest is old people. So make sure this also old people or elderly friendly. That is the answer for you. Okay. All right. Are you there? Let me see. Let me see. Are you still here or not? Michelle? Mm. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Yeah, you let me know, right? If not, then um all right, okay, good. So case closed, Michelle? Yeah. If case closed, I need to ask someone. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, just pay attention. There's someone already there in your market. All right, to compete, you need to be different. Okay. Cynthia Wiki asks, I want to start a metaphysics service this month. Will I be successful? 1995. Okay, this is Wiki. All right, so let's see again. 1995. Wiki, want to start a Chinese metaphysics business, want to know the chance of success. 1995 is a yin wood. So where is the yin wood? Is here. Okay, so look at here. There's a grain, there's a death door and whatever. So which means Wiki, whatever you're doing right now, no longer useful. Because death door means new beginning. Yeah, so whatever you're doing currently, because you told me you want to start a Chinese metaphysics service, so it's something new, right? So, but now you're in a dev door, so which means that you have no choice but to start it already. Because if you stay where you are right now, there will be no growth for you. And you know about it. You already know about it. Which in fact, even you didn't talk to me today, I'm sure you will leave whatever you're doing right now. Eventually, latest by July. Okay, but now let's see whether metaphysics is okay for you or not. So also life door, you want to start something, right? Now, same element. Earth and earth is same. So which means that yes, is something that increase your chances of success. So Wiki, the answer is yes. But metaphysics, there are so many branches, right? So what you want to do here? Here represent ambassador. So they have a chief here. So you can offer services related to finance, how to help them to make more money, and also how to build confidence when someone lost their faith in life. You want to help them to build confidence and help them to see the possibility to move forward again. These are the two services you can do. And by the way, the chart also suggests you be the teacher, not just the coach, because Quay Water in Qi Men represent teacher. Teacher means you can do one to many. Okay, so if you're doing a consultant, you do one-on-one, right? So when you do the chart is a Quay Water is a teacher. When you have two, means that it's more than one. So you can do more one to many kind of teaching. Okay, good. So imagine you have all this decision making, right? When to do something, when not to do something, right? Don't you think it gives you more leverage and more confidence to pursue forward? Yes? Okay, do you enjoy so far when I do all this forecasting thing? Okay, do you learn something new? Okay, good. You're welcome, Vicky. Yeah, I saw your comment up there just now. All right, now let me just share with you how do you bring this forward, right? So just to give you a perspective here. Just now we're talking about the timing part. Remember, timing we use a lot of Qi Men, right? But I know that to create success in finance world requires some effort. Yeah, not only just the timing, but also the environment, the luck, and the talent. So a lot of people might think, right, Iverson, wow, it's so hard. I need to do all these four things. But you think about this. This one is not something you do now until you reach old age one, Probably you just need 2 to 3 years of hard work. Then after that, you can enjoy life. Or you don't want to learn anything, you work like someone else, you work hard until 6 years old, then you retire, and then you worry whether you have enough money to support yourself or maybe someone you love. Right? Which one is better? Do you want to work hard for the next 2 to 3 years or 4 years so you can enjoy the rest of your life? Right? So I'm not here to tell you there's a magic oil when you press you become wealthy. No. I'm sharing with you a real practical move, that the reality, so to speak, and on how to use metaphysics to move forward. Why I can tell you this? Because I've done it before personally, and also help a lot of my VIP client to do this. How many of you here want to learn all this framework and why this is so important right now? Type in the chat box if you want to learn more about this. Wealth generation using Chinese metaphysics. Okay, yeah. So if you actually are interested on this, let me tell you why you're making a right decision. It's because now we are in the world of period 9. It's a very volatile world, fire counter matter. You see a lot of war right now, geopolitical war, and then the economy is unstable, so volatile. And this also, some of you also heard about the curse of the crimson horse and red goat, right? So this is where a lot of financial issues, for example, like pay cuts, lays off, rising living costs, market crashes, and also the threat of AI. Nowadays, AI can remove a lot of job or render a lot of job become obsolete. So therefore, it's a very volatile situation. So how do you know you're affected? So you'll be affected a lot if you have energy blockage. So let's see. Let's see whether you have energy blockage or not. So let me tell you the signs, whether you have wealth energy blockage or not, whether your wealth is blocked. You're struggling with money despite working hard. Okay. Rings a bell, anyone? All right, it could be one of it. Or maybe you're feeling lost about career or business direction all the time. Just like how I felt 10 years ago. Always lost. Don't know what to do. Okay, and that is a sign of wealth block. That time I don't understand. Okay, and how about feeling like wealth is only for the lucky one? Oh, it's easy for you to say it, right? Yeah, you should look at my own chart. My chart is bad, Of course, you're lucky. You know people. You're born in a better background, But some people that feel it that way, they're only reserved for the lucky one. And how about you feel that you're missing out the right timing and luck cycle? That you feel that your prime already gone. You think that, oh, that one I should do this like 20 years ago. Now it's too late. I'm too old, that kind of feeling. Okay. So, and how about this? You tried manifesting, you tried affirmation, but still no breakthrough. Right? You start asking where is the promises? Despite all the manifestations, things doesn't work out for you. If you experience one or more of this symptom here, very likely your wealth energy is blocked. Then, how do we turn this around? Maybe you might think, Iverson, maybe you tell me when is the better year so everything will be all right again. But let me tell you the truth here. Bad time is more millionaires are created during the time of crisis more than times of comfort. Do you agree with me? You see the last pandemic, the recent one, 2020, a lot of more millionaires are created. So therefore, yes, it's a crisis. But this is a time more millionaires are created. So you want to be the victim or you want to take charge. Right? So this time doesn't come often. That's the thing. So how do we make use of this? So let me show you this guy here. Do you know who is this? Jeff Bezos, right? The ex-founder of Amazon. Okay, do you like this guy? Some of you do, some of you don't. Let me show you his parter chart. This is his party chart, your destiny chart. And do you know that there are 30,000 other people that have exactly the same chart like he had here? Then it will give a rise to a question. If I have the same chart as Jeff Bezos, where is my billions? Make sense? Make sense or not? Right? Because if you have the same chart just as him, you should also reach, right? How come despite 30,000 people have the same charts, why only one Jeff Bezos out there? Are you curious? Yeah, why is this? Right? Because we need to know this, right? Also ask the same question. And the reason is because different wealth direction. Do you know that your same chart, each of the element is a path, different path. So the question here is, which one you choose? Even you have the same chart just as him, but he might choose different buttons. He might push different buttons at a sequence. Sometimes they push 2 buttons at once. Some of them, they push 5 buttons. So there are so many possibilities can be created from one identical party chart. So do you think it'd be useful if you know which is the right button to push or not? Would it be useful? If you look at your own chart, there are so many possibilities, right? So therefore, why is different? Because he pushed different buttons. All right, either accidentally or someone told him to do so, but he did. That's why he took different action in life, even the same chart. Okay, and the second reason may be different wealth luck. Why? Because wealth luck are created from the house feng shui. So the way he, so-called the house that he's staying in, will have different feng shui as you. So this again will change the trajectory of someone's destiny. And the third reason here, maybe different wealth strategy, different timing. Remember, we use Qi Men? Maybe different action at different time will also create a different path or wealth path to that person. Yeah. So these are the reason. Okay. So now the unification of the 3 realms is this. If you're asking Iverson, what system should I learn in metaphysics to improve my wealth luck first? I have a lot of goals I want to achieve, but all those won't happen if I don't have enough money, resources. So therefore, these are the 3 subjects: Bazi, Feng Shui, and Qi Men. Would you like to learn more? So just to let you know, things won't get easier. If you're thinking maybe next year is better or 5 years from now is better, no. You must get better. Yeah, don't hope things were easier. But now let me ask you first. Have you truly figured out your life or not? Is it figured out? Type the word yes or no. Truly figured means you understand everything about life. You know what to do. You're living your dream right now. Okay, so you 50%, of you know, right? Okay, so now let me ask you one important question in this month. The month of July is super important. If I could teach you the power to shift your wealth destiny now, would you like to learn it? Okay, all right. So now let me share with you how to do this. I have a millionaire coaching series. This is where I actually work with people, individual, one-on-one, entrepreneur, some of them millionaires, some of them just starting, so, and I do this one-on-one. And I lead them through several sessions, guide them to get what they want. All right. So if you are someone that thinking about this is something important to you, I can work with you one-on-one. Okay. If you're interested, this would be the investment price, 10,000 US dollar. And right now I have limited slots because I have a lot of client under my care right now. So, and this is the amount of money, the investment. There's a series of one-on-one session. Okay. So now, and again, I realized that 2 things. To some people, this is the amount here is a bit steep. And also it used a lot of my time because this is I do one-on-one with them. Now, therefore, I don't have a lot of slot here because I'm also busy with so many things. So I was thinking, how can I actually able to help more people and without burden them with so much investment, right? Because not for everyone. So instead of doing one-on-one, there are second options here. How about I teach you how to do it? Instead of coaching you one-on-one, it takes a lot of my time and your time. What if I can do it by I'm sharing the techniques as the same technique I help my clients on one under Millionaire Coaching, but instead of doing one-on-one, I teach you how to do it. Would you be interested? Okay, let me share with you this option here. Is I created a program called Born for Wealth. It's my new program. This is I'm going to conduct this via live stream on 18 to 19 October this year. Okay, this program is all about fast track your financial freedom using bazi, Qi Men, and Feng Shui. I'll teach you how to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you about, this is the investment price here is 1,297. Okay, so by comparison, yeah, this one I think not a lot of people are able to do this, but this one, if you learn from me directly, yeah, this would be the investment price. Okay, so now once you understand it, I'm going to share with you what I'm going to cover in this program because this program is not you are born with wealth. Born with wealth means you don't need this. You already have money the moment you're born, right? You're born with silver spoon. When I say born for wealth, which means you are compelled to make money. All right. I make you to join a path of wealthy individual, the energy flow to get that. Yeah, that's why I use these three systems, bazi, feng shui, and Qi Men. And the difference here is like this. Yeah, what is so different about this? Why it's so unique? Because in the old days, or at least when it's created, the whole system is to help people to achieve what they want in a slow and steady way. Because in the old days, if you succeed during your 20s, people don't like it. Yeah, they think that you take shortcuts, you don't have integrity, right? You don't have substance. Probably you just have a stroke of luck, for example, right? People resent it. People like someone that worked their way up, like slowly 20s, 30s, 40s, and by the age of 50s, they are super rich, right? People like that, right? So, but in period 9, this model doesn't work anymore because in period 9, things work so fast. So this system here, I only teach something that give fast results. Make sense? Because there are a lot of technique in bazi, feng shui, and Qi Men. I'm going to work on something on speed rather than steady. So do you want steady way or speed? Type in the chat box. Which way you prefer? Because in period 9, waits for no one. The world moves so fast. If you use bazi, feng shui, and Qi Men in using the steady formula, you're going to losing out because there are a lot of people know how to use it in a speedy way. Okay, so this is what is the essence of this program here. Now, this is important because period 9, we need this. And I will talk about a lot the difference between financial independence and financial freedom. If right now you want to achieve your first million, let that be your financial independent goal first. Right? Independence means that you no longer need to work for money. Yeah, you set for life on that part. Yeah, but when you reach financial freedom, not only you need not to work for money, you can buy whatever you want, you can enjoy life. So basically, you don't need to look at the price tag when you want to buy something. Okay, so therefore, in this program, I covered both. So day one, I'm going to talk a lot about financial independence first. I'm going to talk about how do you activate your divine wealth energy. And because you need to actually be the best version of yourself first. So what are the way to do it? So that one, I'm going to talk about it and how to do it. I also talk about the 7-figure wealth creation blueprint, the same blueprint I'm using, so do my clients, and to create the first million and also multi-millionaire feng shui setup. You want to replicate the setup of all this high net worth individual. So you can get access to all this energy. So we ask, how do I get rid of the energy block. The one we got to do is to activate your divine energy, the first one. Okay, that's that, because if your energy is blocked, no way you can do anything else. Despite how confident you are, how intelligent you are, you encounter a lot of issues and setbacks. So therefore, the first one I'm going to teach is activate your divine wealth energy. All right. So when all these three parts is covered, then we can talk about financial freedom. We'll talk about what kind of investment that's suitable for you, your ultimate investment blueprint, what is aligned with your budget. And also, I'm going to explore the 7-star path to modern wealth, because the way we make money right now compared to 10 years ago is very different. Yeah, with the advancement of AI and social media, it opens up a lot of different unconventional career, which in fact can make more money. All right, so we need to understand that part. And also, I also share with you the super rich playbook. How do this super rich use metaphysics to gain unfair advantage? All right, do you like this model? Yeah, and then I'm going to use Bazi, Feng Shui, and Qi Men when it comes to application of these 6 modules here. Okay, good. So I hope this is the one of the program I'm so excited about, because I use a lot of my own the compilation of my Iverson secret journal to do this. Okay, so if you're interested on this, let me share with you. This is the price. 1297 is online, so you need to fly to Malaysia to learn from me. You can learn it right at the comfort of your own home. As long as you got the internet access, then you're set to learn this already. Okay, so now, if you join us today, now, you got a VIP bonus, right? So let me share with you the VIP bonus here. Is the Millionaire Coach Secrets. A lot of people want to become a coach, right? But a lot of people stuck. How do I convert what I know into money? Is it possible you are a great teacher, but you cannot monetize your knowledge? Is it possible? Yes, right. I've seen a lot of people like that. Have a lot of knowledge, they are skillful, but they just cannot convert that into a package or services that people want. So therefore, this bonus, I'm going to explore how to turn your coaching knowledge, because period 9 coaching is a big business, into lucrative $1 million business. Okay, you're going to get this for free. That's why I call this the VIP bonus. Hence the name, the Millionaire Coach Secrets. I'm going to do this once. If you like this, then you're going to get this when you join us today. All right. So now, the second bonus, but this one is, there's a restriction on this for the first 30 only. Okay, we open up the card again. For the next 30 purchase, you're going to get the second bonus, which is supercharge your investment luck in period 9. How do you navigate the new wealth cycle with unfair advantage? Would you like this? Okay, yeah, so be quick, because this one is for the next 30. And if once it's hit 30, then this second bonus will close. Now, again, let me summarize this. This is the main program, Born for Wealth. There you go. There you are. 1297. And then you get this VIP bonus for the Millionaire Code Secrets for 497. And the second one for the first 30, you get the investment luck in period 9 as well. So in total here is 2297. Okay, imagine you can get all this secret knowledge on how to improve your financial destiny by just 2291. And I have a good news for you. If you join us today, instead of 2291, you get everything listed above for just 597. This gives you a discount of 73%. And you want to grab this offer right now, there you go. Go to joeyap.com/BFW. Yeah, the team Carrie already posted on the chat box. Click on it to secure your enrollment for just 597. And the price here won't stay long, right? So if you see this something important, yeah, take action now. Okay, and some of you here, if you are if you are a beginner or you know nothing about metaphysics, I think the question you're gonna ask, will it be suitable for me or not, right? So don't worry, right? Because this program here, the way I design it is perfect for all levels, regardless whether you're beginner or expert. So therefore, no prior experience needed. Because the goal here is to apply. How do you apply this to get wealth benefits? Wealth benefits mean wealth energy. You attract more opportunities in life. That is a great one. So now some of you ask, right, is it the date confirmed? Yes, the date is confirmed, but just in case you cannot make it to the date due to work or something, then there'll be a 7-day replay. And for 7 days, you can watch many times as you like during the 7 days. For the main program, so do the bonuses as well. Even you attend it on that day, you still get the replay of 7 day. Don't worry. Okay. So this program here is beginner, intermediate, and expert. Do you know there are a lot of my classes? Yeah, there are different group of people. Because I focus on application, I'm not focused on technical knowledge. I'll make it so easy in a way that you can apply it because I give you a template to follow. Okay, so there'll be a 7-day unlimited replay for the 7 day. Okay, now if you look at this, 597, it only costs you a very minimal fees. So, but it's an investment to transform your financial destiny. So what you need to do right now is pay attention to this date, 18 and 19 November. Schedule it. Because when we talk about something, we got excited. When we plan on it, it becomes possible. But when you schedule it, it becomes real. You think about this, right? Why you are here today? Because you schedule it. Now it happens to you. So anything that you schedule, it happens. All right, remember? So right now, the offer will expire in 24 hours. If you think this is something beneficial for you, which I think it is, so take action now, joeyap.com BFW, and you get everything here, VIP bonus and also the investment bonus as well. Okay. All right. So, and do you enjoy this? Yeah, this is something I'm looking forward to because I think this is important at the current era we are in right now. So many things are, there's so many volatility. People don't know where to turn to. What is the next right step? Hopefully, through learning or all the information I'm going to share in this program will give you a clarity on what to do, and not only that, you become better throughout the application. Okay, all I need is your commitment. I don't need your background knowledge. You leave it to me. I've been teaching for 10 years. I teach to expert, I teach to beginners before. Don't worry about that. Yeah, but more worry about do you seriously want this or not? Do you want to become better financially or not? Therefore, I say all you need is the commitment to become better. And then you leave everything else to me. Okay. All right. Okay, so and some of you just now I saw some of you asking for, is there any installment plan for this? Yes, there are. Talk to Desmond and Carrie, right? So I see there's a post here say that yes, there's an installment plan. So talk to them. All right, get more details. Okay, good. So do you enjoy today's session? Do you like this? So I'm going to spend like maybe 5 minutes here to answer some of your question. If you have some question about what I said just now or what I share, you can ask me now. Okay, Gloria Gomez say you registered 2 months ago. Very good. Okay, all right. How about the rest? You have question, you can ask me now. Anything related to what we shared today webinar. Okay, Chia Chin Lu asked, what if we get too heavy financial blocks? Seminar can still help to resolve. Okay, the content here will give you the techniques, right? You need to apply it. All right, because by just learning will not solve the problem. You need to have the commitment to follow through. Because I'm going to give a plan. Yeah, a plan you need to follow through. There are manifestation, they are using Qi Men, there are techniques, there are feng shui setup. I would say do what you can. All right. So I hope that I can be your teacher this coming October to guide you to go through this. I know it's not pretty. Nowadays, almost 9 out of 10 people have financial block. Who doesn't? Right? The question here is how soon you're able to address it. If you delay it another 10 years, it becomes harder. If you're able to address it early, that's good. And the good thing here is whatever information you learn from this program, you can teach your children, someone you love, to do this as well. Because I'm not giving you the fish. I'm giving you or teaching you how to fish. And some of you might thinking, is this information only usable for 2025 or 2026? No. This information can apply on any year. It could be 10 years from now, 20 years from now. The principle, the formula still the same. Okay, so we give you a long-term investment here. Now you're looking at it, how long you can benefit from it. Yeah, the price doesn't really matter, right? Okay, Chua Su-chin asks, why just now on the forecasting, why the explanation of achievement to the third and fourth person is different? Both are asking for business. It's because the reference point is different. Remember I asked about the year of birth? Because when the reference point change, the result will be different. Okay, all right. I hope that answer your question. This is for Chu Su-chin. Okay, all right. Now, need to April Fool us, need to get a job first so I can fund to join your course. All right, okay. Yeah, do what you can. I don't want you to stretch yourself too thin. If you don't think it's not the right time for you, don't do it. All right. So yeah, don't force yourself. Yeah, later, yeah, when you are in a position to do so, then I'm looking forward to help you. Okay, Kelvin Ko say thanks, Iverson. Okay, all right. You're welcome. Evelyn Wong say just sign up. Looking forward to it. Congratulations, Evelyn. So yeah, I'm still adding more content inside, by the way. Yeah, so you guys can get the most value. Yeah, because I want you to know that I won't teach the same program twice. If you follow me since like 2019 until now, so if you think this is a program for you, this is the only chance you're able to learn from it. Because after that, I'm going to create another new different subject and topic. Then yeah, then you might not able to learn all this information. Okay. Soon say I spend my last money to enroll for this. It won't be the last. All right, more will come. Okay, Su Chang. Okay, but I know I make the right decision. Very good. Okay, yeah, think about which month you make the decision in the month of June. Okay, does it give you more confidence? Okay, I see you then. Okay, now Joseph Paul asks, among the yin and yang structure, is there a one more supportive to a person due to the Gua number? The answer is no. Qi Men doesn't care about the Gua number. Michelle Chua say, thanks, Iverson, for your advice. Investment be worthwhile. Looking forward to it. All right, good. By the way, how many of you here already enrolled? Type the word yes if you already enrolled to this program. Wow, so many of you here. Good. Nice. Okay. Don't worry. The content here, I'm still adding in. So it will be, I'm going to add a lot of value in this program. Okay, this Evelyn Wong asks, quick question. Is there a star or stamp that represent petty people in Qi Men chart? Geng metal and sin metal, Evelyn Wong. Okay, the one that easily see is the Geng metal, very prominent. This person don't bother to hide. The hidden one is the one that nice to you, but actually behind the back that sabotage you as crazy. That is the sin metal. So these are the two petty people in Qi Men. Okay. I'm not sure the bonus is already used up, but you try and see. Some of you ask, how do I know I get the first 30, right? So if you're still able to join, means that you're part of it. Okay, any other question? Okay, this question from Lin Tang. If hour and the day is in the same box, what does it mean? It means that it's easy to get, or you already decided to pursue. That's what it means, the hour and the day in the same box. Okay, this question from Lin Jing. is related to forecasting question. Okay, all right, good. Nice to talk to all of you here. And I hope you enjoyed today's session. You learned something about the Qi Men timing. I use the timing a lot. I hope that it will benefit you as well. So till then, I'm looking forward for you to see you in this Born for Wealth program. Until then, take care. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye bye.